Court calls the case of the People versus Christopher Johnson.
And is that on behalf of the people, Your Honor?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ivan Land of P65879 appear on behalf of Mr. Christopher Johnson. Please state your full name for the judge.
Christopher Johnson.
Thank you.
Asking for adjournment. There's a couple of things I need to look into before I really get this case forward. So I'm asking for 2 or 3 weeks.
We have no objection, Your Honor.
May 21st work for you?
I will, Your Honor.
During the matter, May 21st, 2026, 9 a.m., or as your invite indicates.
Always a pleasure, Your Honor. You and your staff, stay safe. Yep, take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case, People versus Enna Gurma.
As follows, the people.
Good afternoon. Judge Christopher Quinn, appearing on behalf of Ms. Gurma.
All right. I have before me a plea form. Is that what we're doing today?
That's correct, Judge.
All right. Plea form indicates that defendant will be pleading guilty to a charge of use of a controlled substance, that being cocaine. That's the added count 2, the 1-year offense. Upon their successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. There's a sentence agreement to sentencing under 7411. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
Yes, sir.
That's correct, Judge.
Have her sworn?
Right. Felon sworn affirm the testimony about to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but.
Yes.
Thank you, please.
Edna Gurma.
All right, Ms. Gurma, it's this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to the charge of use of a controlled substance. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $2,000 fine plus court. Do you understand that? All right. You understand also, ma'am, that while I'm taking you, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Garwood in the 15th District Court. You understand that?
I do now.
Right. Okay, you understand that I'd take the plea, but I wouldn't have anything to do with it afterwards. You said before Judge Garwood.
Okay, I have a question.
Huh?
You say we'd take the plea?
I'd be taking the plea right now,
Okay.
but you'd be sentenced before a different judge in 15.
And what do they sentence me on?
What'd you say?
What
They
is
said a plea agreement. The plea agreement.
they're gonna sentence the plea agreement? Well,
Yes, all right, what's your worry?
I'm trying to understand why I gotta go. Okay, what?
Why you got to go to another judge? Okay, because I'll just define it this way. The district court judges, we combine certain parts of our docket, which is this is part of, right? But our misdemeanor dockets are based upon what jurisdiction we sit in.
Oh,
Okay. So Judge Garwood sits in the city of Ann Arbor, which is where this occurred.
okay.
So while I'll take the plea, that's where you will go for sentence.
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. God, that was beautifully the way.
Ooh.
No, I don't think I've ever had to explain it. I leave it to Miss Gurman to make me do that. Anyway, all right. So you understand all of that,
Yes.
right? Do you still wish to plead guilty?
Am I pleading guilty? Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So to that charge of use of a controlled substance, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Uh-huh.
You understand that? Okay. You signed an advice of rights for me, right? Is that correct? Okay. You have any question regarding any of those rights?
Nope.
All right. On the podium, you'll see a copy of one. Look at paragraph 5. Now, those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights of that form.
Yeah.
Okay. You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Mm-hmm.
Said a yes?
Yes, sir.
Me a yes or no? All right.
Yes.
Has anybody promised you it, other than what's been stated here today, to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will? And also because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes.
All right. May 2nd, 2024, at the location of 100 South 4th Avenue in City of Ann Arbor, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. Cocaine in your possession.
Yes.
Had you used it? Did you know what you were using was cocaine? All right. Ma'am, I do have to advise you that if between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentence, if you,
Thank
between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rules, that you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea. Understand that? And the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Judge.
Oh, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court rule?
You can watch that slide.
Yes, Judge, you have.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed.
Your Honor,
That's
it's
right.
gonna be a misdemeanor, right?
Yes, it's a misdemeanor.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Okay.
Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 15th District Court probation. Sentencing will be
May 26th at 9 a.m.
May 26, 2026, 9 a.m. before Judge Garwood,
They got that too.
right? Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Court calls the case People versus Barrett Donovan.
And on behalf of people, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Allison Cass is appearing on behalf of Mr. Shanman, who is appearing by Zoom.
Gentlemen, can you state your name, please, sir?
Barrett Shanneman.
All right, I have before me a plea form that indicates defendant's going to be pleading to the stated count 2 of domestic violence, a 93-day offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. There's also an agreement to sentencing under 7694A. That's the court's full understanding.
Thanks for your Honor.
That's correct.
Sir, can you please raise your right hand to be sworn? Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state your name again, please.
Barrett Shanneman.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of domestic violence. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding that, you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No.
Looking at paragraph 5, those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
And also because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
On date of December 3rd.
If I may, dear Mr. Shanman.
Sure. Hang on one moment. On December 3rd, 2022, location of 3183 Randolph Court, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan. Now you may want here.
Mr. Shanman, on or about this date, were you in a dating relationship with the complainant, Jessica Pascua?
Yes, that's correct.
And on or about that date, did you shove Miss Pascua?
Yes, I did.
And did you have her consent to do so?
No, I did not.
Were you acting in self-defense?
No, I was not.
If the court's satisfied with the factual basis.
All right. And you did it on purpose. It was not an accident. Is that correct, sir?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, I would have to advise you that if between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined in the Michigan court rules, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that, sir?
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Is counsel aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation report is ordered at 14A1 probation. Sentencing in this matter will be
May 18th, 1 p.m.
May 18th, 2026. I'm sorry, what?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. before me. Yes.